Have you ever tried to talk to somebody in older generations? I'm talking probably like older than millennials, Gen X's and boomers and above. If you try to talk to them about a system or even the idea of politics beyond the two-party system, they like can't fathom it. They don't know how that would operate. Not saying that we do either, but like they can't even fathom a world like without the two-party system. Their lens, for the most part, there's always exceptions in every generation, but I would say since they grew up in a higher trust society where we had more trust in institutions and politicians back then, people trusted their politicians way more back then than they do now. I think we can all agree on that. But they can't even fathom things beyond this binary left or right, red versus blue position. And I think that's what's keeping everything afloat. People have said that before, but like, what happens in the next election? I'm being serious here, right? What happens in the next election when the older generations have died off a little more, and in future elections where the older generations keep dying off, and they have all these generations that literally are like, fuck the two-party system. We know you're all pedophiles. The Epstein files confirm that. We know that you're all full of shit and giving all this money to our greatest ally or people across the seas that don't deserve this money. Meanwhile, we're starving and dying out here. So what do they expect is going to happen? You got to ask yourself what the end game is, because once these older generations, they're gone, I think the two-party system mostly collapses. If it doesn't already, I'm very intrigued what's going to happen in this next election.